"Don't come." That's all she said. I held the phone to my ear, still and silent, as Mom's voice cooled to ice. "You're not invited to Dad's birthday." She paused, as if expecting a reaction. Anger, hurt, a plea. I gave her silence. Then I smiled. "Got it," I said, and ended the call. Then I canceled the $56,300 trip I had planned. The surprise yacht charter, the private chef, the slideshow of our family photos I'd spent months digitizing from old VHS tapes. None of it mattered now, because Mom had just given me permission to burn the whole thing down. She used to say I was the soft one, the sentimental kid, the one who remembered birthdays, made mix CDs, and cried during movies. She liked me better that way, easy to control, easy to lie to. Dad always told me I had her eyes. I just never realized how blind they were. I started noticing it last year. Phone calls she answered in another room. That flicker of annoyance when I mentioned Dad. How she cut him off mid-sentence or corrected details of her stories that didn't need correcting. It wasn't obvious at first. That's the thing about slow poison. You don't notice you're dying until your heart stops. But what cracked it open was a conversation with Dad 3 months ago. He called me crying, not sobbing, not loud, just quiet, broken. "I think I'm losing her," he said. I asked what happened. "She won't talk to me anymore. She hides her phone." I asked her why you never responded to my messages, and she said you never wanted to hear from me. I went cold. "I never got any messages," I told him. His silence said everything. I didn't confront her, not yet. I smiled at our weekly brunches, nodded when she ranted about how Dad's memory is slipping. Let her believe I was still the loyal son, caught between two parents who had simply grown apart. But I dug, quietly, thoroughly. I hacked into her email. It wasn't hard. Her password was my birthday. I searched for my name, found a folder labeled Drafts. Not sent, drafts. Over 200 unsent messages, all from Dad. She had intercepted them, copied them, and left him thinking he was writing to me. All of them sat there, typed and timed, but never sent. Messages of pride, of apologies, of love. And then the darker ones. Desperate, confused, broken. "Why haven't you written back? Do you hate me? Please, I miss you." She stole our relationship. She weaponized silence. For what? Control? Punishment? Power? I backed up everything. Then I went further. I found her email to my brother. "Don't tell him we're planning something for Dad. He'll ruin it." She called me unstable, said I'd cause drama, that I was always emotional. She even suggested that I might show up drunk. I don't drink, never have. She was rewriting me, line by line. So I wrote back, with truth. The night before Dad's birthday, I sent a single zip file. Subject line, "You deserve to know." Inside, every unsent email, every lie, screenshots, dates, a timeline of her sabotage. I sent it to my brother, my aunt, my cousins, my father's old college friends, and to Dad. At 11:59 p.m., I hit send all. Then I turned off my phone. By dawn, it exploded. 37 missed calls, 11 voicemails, texts from people I hadn't spoken to in years. The family group chat, normally dead, lit up like a war room. Mom had arrived at the party, but no one would look her in the eye. Dad hadn't shown up. He was with me. We sat on my apartment balcony. He wore the same sweater I gave him 10 Christmases ago. He hadn't said much since reading the emails, until now. "She told me you never forgave me," he whispered. "She told me you deleted my number." I turned to him. "She told me you forgot my birthday." He closed his eyes. "I never stopped writing to you," he said. "I know," I replied. Later that evening, he sent one message to the group. "Thank you for the birthday wishes. I spent the day with my son." That was it. Mom tried to spin it, said it was all a misunderstanding, that Dad was confused, that I had hacked her, violated her privacy. No one listened. Truth hits differently when it comes with receipts. I don't feel guilty. I didn't lie. I didn't twist the knife. I just handed it back to her. Dad and I talk every week now. Really talk. He doesn't cry anymore. Neither do I. We're rebuilding something she tried to erase. Not out of revenge, but out of truth. Sometimes justice doesn't need a courtroom. Sometimes it just needs a password and perfect timing. Word count 1002. Let me know if you'd like a version where the mother retaliates and escalates the conflict, or one where the father turns out to be hiding something darker.